What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, man. Let me give y'all some quick game real quick. Y'all heard the term addition by subtraction. I know y'all have probably heard that used many times, or you've heard other people say it. Some people don't even know what it means. But I want to kind of give y'all some examples of what it means and how it's actually a beneficial thing. First person may say, well, man, how can I be adding something by subtracting something? One of the best examples I give to people is when they ask me about, not that I'm no dietitian or no physician or no nutritionist, but sometimes when they'll ask me about eating and certain food and all this type of stuff, and they, oh man, I'm trying to lose the stomach, or whatever it is they say, I let them know. I'm like, look, man, sometimes absolutely it's about what you do choose to eat. There are things that you eat that are good for you, that are helpful to you. There are things that you can eat that will curb your appetite to where you're not as hungry. It'll take away the appetite, and by doing that, those types of foods can help you, lose weight or whatever. But I normally make sure to include that sometimes it's not 100% about what you do eat, but just as important, in my opinion, it's about the things you take out of your diet that you choose to not eat. So if you're eating a bunch of pig and a bunch of crap, just going on, you're smoking and drinking and all this stuff, just by removing those things, it automatically adds better help to your body. It already puts you in a better situation, so you are adding by subtracting. Now, and that's just one of the examples that I use. Works the same with people. You have people in your life that are bringing no value to your life, and you keep them lingering around, and you may say, well, man, maybe I need to make a new friend. Maybe I need to get around new acquaintances and get and involve myself with this group of people or these types of people. When in reality, sometimes it's the same like with the food. It's more so about just who you eliminate. You eliminate a parasite. You eliminate somebody that's using you for your money. You eliminate somebody that's negative, however it goes down. And by doing that, it adds value. It adds to your life, because now you have the peace, you have the tranquility, you have the focus, you have the things that every person, male or female, should benefit from. Now the problem comes along when it's a family member. You may have to cut somebody off that's really close to you. It might be your brother, it might be your sister, it could be your mother, your father, it could be your child. And that's one of the toughest situations that people have to deal with. So in that regard, you have to weigh what they might be adding to your life versus on what they're taking away. Because the key to know when to subtract is when you base it around what a person is taking from your life. Then you look at it like that and say, well, nah, it got to go. I'm not going to be able to do that. So the third part that I can think of is to subtract the negative thoughts that we have in our head. And what are those negative thoughts? Those negative thoughts consist of, one of the first things that jump out to me is self-doubt. A lot of us just don't believe in ourselves. A lot of us just don't think that we can do it. Whatever it might be, we just don't believe we can do it. It's like, no, I can't do that, but we want to do it, or we'll say we want to do it. So if you have negative thoughts in your mind, or you want to try to come up quick, so you scamming and cheating people out of their money, you stealing old folks, you robbing people and stealing old folks' Social Security. I mean, just whatever it is, or when the thought comes up, you know, to mistreat somebody or do somebody wrong, subtract that thought. You know, thoughts come up, but you have to fight them off, and you have to combat those thoughts and say, nah, you know what? I ain't gonna even do it. Everything begins with the thought anyway. No action takes place without a thought. So once you get in the practice of the removal and the subtraction of negative thoughts, then once again, it automatically adds to your life. It automatically adds value to your life, and you become better because of what you have removed, because what you are not allowing to be present. So I used this analogy one time before, but I'm gonna throw it back out there again because it's still relevant. If you bought a house, but it's not a brand new house, the house got a bunch of junk and trash and all that stuff in it, man, and debris, and just people left stuff in it that was living in it last and all this good stuff. You're not just gonna move into that house the way it is. You have to remove all of that waste and all of that trash out of the house. So once you get all of the junk out of the house, all of the clutter and the garbage out of the house, now you can see a little more clearly in terms of what it is that you have to do to make the house livable, make the house comfortably livable for you and your family. But this represents a physical house, but the analogy is laid out to make you understand that I'm really talking about this house, really talking about this vessel that is, you know, your mind and your body. And once you remove a lot of that clutter that's in your head and a lot of the things that we get into our own heads about, which we all are guilty of doing that, then addition by subtraction, you've added more space and more opportunity for the right things and the right people to come in. So hope y'all get something out of this one, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all when I catch y'all. Once again, peace and love.